Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the world's most sought-after rare coins, and today we bring you a true hidden treasure, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1986, even in dirty condition. You'll be amazed to know that this humble-looking copper coin, often overlooked in old drawers and forgotten jars, is turning heads in the collector's world due to its unexpected rarity and increasing value in today's auction markets. So, stay with us till the end to discover why this small coin could mean big dollars. Let's begin with the history and background of the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1986. This coin is part of Singapore's second series of coinage, first introduced in the 1980s, during a time when the nation was rapidly modernizing and its economy was booming. The 1 cent coin from 1986 carries the emblem of the Republic of Singapore, showcasing a lion and a tiger holding the nation's crest, symbolizing courage and strength. This iconic imagery reflects Singapore's rise as a powerful and prosperous nation. It was minted by the Board of Commissioners of Currency, Singapore, a detail that alone makes it historically significant, especially for collectors who value transitional pieces from the nation's numismatic evolution. What makes the 1986 Singapore 1 cent coin truly special are its unique features. The reverse side displays the denomination, 1 cent, boldly, accompanied by an image of a traditional local flower, the Vanda Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower. The year, 1986, is inscribed clearly, making it a standout among its counterparts. The coin is composed of bronze and has a beautiful deep reddish-brown tone when clean, although even dirty examples can carry substantial value due to their increasing rarity. Its small size and light weight make it a pocket-friendly piece for collectors, but don't be fooled, this coin is rich in cultural and historical significance. Now, let's talk about the rarity and condition of this coin, especially in the collector market. The 1986 1 cent coin has become harder to find, as many of these coins were either melted, lost, or simply discarded over time. The ones that have survived, especially in circulated or dirty condition, are gaining attention because they tell a story. Collectors are not just seeking shiny, mint state coins anymore, even coins that have passed through countless hands, retaining dirt and age marks, are being celebrated for their authenticity and journey. This 1986 1 cent coin, in dirty condition, is now regarded as a rare collectible in Singapore's numismatic circles and beyond, and its demand is steadily growing among international collectors. So, how much is this coin worth in today's market? Here's the exciting part. In recent online auctions and coin trading platforms, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1986, even in dirty or circulated condition, has seen surprising price jumps, with values ranging from $3,000 to $5,000, depending on the buyer's interest and the coin's overall appeal. Some specialized listings on collector sites have even reported bidding wars pushing the price higher, especially for coins with visible year markings and strong design features despite the dirt. This proves how valuable this little coin has become and how high the demand really is in today's rare coin market. For all coin collectors out there, here are some important tips to make the most out of your 1986 Singapore 1 cent coin. If you come across one in dirty condition, don't rush to clean it, as collectors often prefer coins in their original, untouched state. Carefully store it in a dry, safe place, preferably in a plastic sleeve or coin capsule to prevent further oxidation. Also, document where and how you got the coin, it adds a personal touch and historical trace. Always keep an eye on live auctions, Facebook coin groups, or online marketplaces, as the value of this coin continues to climb. In conclusion, the 1986 Singapore 1 cent coin, even in dirty condition, is not just a piece of old change, it's a rising star in the numismatic world. Its historical relevance, unique floral design, and limited surviving quantity make it a top target for collectors across Asia and beyond. With the current surge in interest and demand, now is the perfect time to check your drawers, wallets, and old coin jars. You never know, you might be holding a small copper coin that's worth big dollars in today's collector market. Next up, the Singapore 1 cent coin from the year 1993, even in bad condition, that has become a surprising star in the international coin market. Yes, you heard that right. Even if this coin is scratched, worn, or marked by age, collectors are chasing it, and it's pulling in unexpectedly high values in dollar auctions across the globe. This tiny coin is proof that age and condition cannot hide true historical worth, and by the end of this video, you'll realize how something so small can hold such massive value. Let's begin by stepping into the history and background of the Singapore 1 cent 1993 coin. This coin is part of the third and final phase of Singapore's classic coinage era before newer designs started to emerge in the 2000s. In 1993, Singapore was flourishing as a leading economic hub in Asia, and its currency system was a key representation of its growth, stability, and identity. The 1 cent coin, though the smallest in value, was a symbol of precision and order in the monetary system. Minted under the authority of the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore, the coin stands today as a nostalgic reminder of the nation's economic journey. For collectors, this time period carries enormous importance, and coins from this era, especially lesser preserved ones that survived, have become relics of true numismatic value. Now let's explore the unique features of this stunning coin. The obverse proudly displays the national emblem of Singapore with 4 official languages encircling the crest: English, Chinese, Tamil, and Malay, emphasizing Singapore's rich multicultural identity. On the reverse, you'll find a beautifully designed image of the Vanda Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower, along with the denomination, 1 cent, and the year, 1993, at the bottom. This exquisite and meaningful design sets the coin apart from many others in the region. Despite a coin being in bad condition, these artistic details are often still visible enough to stir excitement among collectors, especially when paired with the historical and cultural weight this coin carries. When we talk about the rarity and condition of the 1993 Singapore 1 cent coin, the facts are truly impressive. Although millions were minted, the actual number that survives today is shrinking fast. Over the years, many of these coins were lost, discarded, or removed from circulation as Singapore moved toward a digital and cashless society. Those that remain are either held tightly in private collections or are found in aged, bad condition, but even these have sparked growing interest. Coin collectors around the world recognize that a bad condition coin from a historically rich era adds personality and story to any collection. It becomes a piece of preserved history, raw, unpolished, and real, which is exactly what makes it so special. Demand is growing fast, and collectors are more than eager to grab these coins in any state they can find. Now comes the most exciting part: the current market value in dollars. The 1993 Singapore 1 cent coin, even when in bad condition, is seeing strong demand on auction platforms and coin marketplaces. Prices are climbing steadily, with some listings in international markets fetching between $4,000 depending on interest, visibility of date and design, and collector competition. In fact, in many online auctions, even heavily worn or dirty examples are not lasting long before being snapped up by eager collectors. The coin's scarcity in circulation and its nostalgic pull among Singaporean and Southeast Asian collectors alike is what's pushing its price upwards, and it's showing no sign of slowing down. For those of you who already own a Singapore 1 cent 1993 coin or are hoping to add one to your collection, here are some important tips for collectors. Always preserve the coin in its original state. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as authenticity in numismatics holds more value than artificial shine. Store the coin in a proper coin holder or flip to protect it from further wear. If you're looking to buy one, check out local antique markets, online coin groups, and auction sites where these gems often appear without much fanfare. Act fast when you see one available, because they are being picked up quickly by collectors who understand their growing significance and dollar potential. In conclusion, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1993 in bad condition is far more than just a forgotten piece of bronze. It is a highly desirable collector's item, a piece of Singapore's heritage, and a hidden treasure that is commanding solid value in today's coin markets. As global interest in rare Southeast Asian coins grows, this humble cent is shining brightly, proving that even in a bad condition, it is still a powerhouse of value and history. Don't underestimate it. Dig into your coin stash today, because if you have this little gem, you might just be holding a piece of history that collectors are hunting for right now. Next up, The Singapore 1 cent coin from the year 1995, even in dirty condition, which has now become a hot item in the global coin collectors market. This small copper coin may look modest or worn, but don't be fooled. It carries immense value, rich history, and is currently attracting serious attention in international auctions. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is in high demand, and how something that looks ordinary could be worth a surprising amount in today's dollar market. Let's begin with the history and background of the Singapore 1 cent 1995 coin. This coin was part of Singapore's second series of coinage, which ran from the late 1980s to the 2000s, representing a period of economic stability and growth for the nation. 1995 was a landmark year when Singapore stood out as one of Asia's strongest economies, and its currency reflected both strength and unity. These coins were minted under the authority of the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore, and every detail on them represents the nation's pride, from its multicultural society to its global ambitions. The 1 cent coin, while the smallest denomination, played an important role in day-to-day life, symbolizing precision and discipline in commerce. For collectors today, coins from this era are viewed as important cultural artifacts, especially as physical coins become less common in modern Singapore. Now, let's take a close look at the unique features of the 1995 Singapore 1 cent coin. Even in dirty or circulated condition, this coin still carries its unmistakable design elements that attract collectors worldwide. On the obverse, you'll find the Singapore coat of arms, flanked by a lion and a tiger, along with inscriptions in all 4 official languages: English, Chinese, Tamil, and Malay. This alone reflects Singapore's identity as a harmonious, multicultural nation. The reverse side proudly displays the beautifully detailed Vanda Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower, along with the 1 cent denomination and the year, 1995, clearly marked below. This coin is made of bronze, giving it a warm tone that collectors admire. Even with surface dirt or aging, the details of this coin often remain powerful and recognizable, making it a prized possession among coin lovers. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1995 Singapore 1 cent coin has now become a sought-after treasure. With the rise of digital payments and changes in coinage systems, low-denomination coins like the 1 cent have steadily disappeared from circulation. Many were forgotten, thrown away, or lost over time. Today, the ones that remain, even in dirty or aged condition, are growing in rarity. Collectors from Singapore and around the world are now competing to acquire these coins because they recognize that surviving examples are becoming harder to find. What makes this particular coin stand out is not just its age, but its deep cultural meaning and the limited availability in today's market. This growing scarcity has pushed up demand sharply, and the coin is now considered a must-have for any serious Southeast Asian coin collection. Now let's talk about the most exciting part, the current market value in dollars. Even in dirty or circulated condition, the 1995 Singapore 1 cent coin is attracting impressive prices. Online auctions and collector forums have seen these coins listed and sold for anywhere between $5,000, with prices rising based on competition and visibility of the date and design. The emotional and historical connection this coin holds, especially for Singaporeans, combined with international collector interest, is driving these values higher every year. Some auctions have seen bidding wars over coins in less than perfect shape, simply because of how rare and culturally meaningful this coin has become. So, whether you find it in a drawer, an old purse, or tucked away in a coin jar, don't underestimate it. It could be a hidden gem with real monetary and historical value. If you are a collector, or even a beginner who has come across this coin, here are some important tips. First, do not clean or polish the coin. Even in dirty condition, it holds great value. Collectors often prefer coins that reflect their natural age and authenticity. Store your coin in a protective holder to avoid further wear, and if possible, document its source or history, as that adds a personal story to your collection. Keep an eye on online auctions and coin markets, because the value of this coin continues to rise. The demand is strong, and owning even one of these rare coins can be a proud achievement in any collection. In conclusion, the Singapore 1 cent 1995 coin in dirty condition is not just an old piece of bronze, it's a rare and treasured artifact of Singapore's economic and cultural journey. Its increasing scarcity, unique design, and historical value make it highly desirable among collectors worldwide. As the market continues to recognize the worth of such small but powerful coins, the 1995 1 cent coin is proving that even in a less than perfect condition, it shines with potential and prestige. So don't wait. Check your old collections and coin jars, because this tiny coin could turn out to be one of your most valuable discoveries. Next up, the Singapore 1 cent coin from the year 1994, especially when found in good condition. You may think that a 1 cent coin holds little to no value, but this specific piece is breaking expectations. It's turning heads in online auctions, sparking bidding wars among collectors, and proving that even small coins can carry big value in today's market. So if you have this coin in your collection or come across one soon, stay tuned, you're in for a fascinating discovery. Let's first understand the history and background of the Singapore 1 cent 1994 coin. This coin was minted during a significant period of Singapore's development, when the nation was rising as a global leader in finance, technology, and infrastructure. In the early 1990s, Singapore's economic landscape was transforming rapidly, and its currency was a proud symbol of its growth and identity. The 1 cent coin played a key role in daily transactions, representing efficiency, order, and attention to detail, qualities deeply embedded in Singapore's culture. This coin was minted under the authority of the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore, which was responsible for issuing all legal tender coins during that era. Today, coins from this phase are highly respected among collectors, especially because of their strong ties to a transformative period in the country's history. Now let's talk about the unique features that make the 1994 Singapore 1 cent coin stand out. On the obverse side, you'll find the stunning national emblem of Singapore, featuring a majestic lion and tiger holding a shield adorned with the crescent moon and 5 stars. This powerful symbol is surrounded by Singapore's name in the country's 4 official languages: English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, highlighting its cultural unity. The reverse side features the beautifully illustrated Vanda Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower, along with the denomination, 1 cent, and the mint year, 1994, clearly inscribed. The coin is made of bronze, which gives it a warm, elegant tone that ages gracefully over time. In good condition, the designs and text remain sharply visible, making this coin a stunning piece to admire and an essential item for collectors seeking coins with artistic value and cultural significance. Moving on to the rarity and collector demand, the 1994 Singapore 1 cent coin is rapidly becoming a hot item in the international coin market. While millions of these coins were produced, the number of examples that still exist in good condition is much smaller today. With the rise of digital payments and the phasing out of low-denomination coins, the 1 cent coin has disappeared from everyday use, making it harder and harder to find. Collectors from Singapore, Malaysia, and around the world are now racing to acquire this coin as they recognize its increasing rarity and nostalgic importance. In good condition, the coin is even more desirable because it represents a perfect balance between age, authenticity, and visual appeal. This high demand is fueling intense competition among numismatists and boosting the coin's reputation in the global marketplace. Let's now explore the current market value in dollars for this powerful little coin. The Singapore 1 cent 1994 coin, when found in good condition, is now being sold in online auctions and collectors' marketplaces for prices ranging from $6,000, depending on factors such as clarity of design, preservation quality, and collector demand at the time. Some sellers have even reported higher offers from private buyers who are assembling specialized collections focused on Southeast Asian currencies. What's most impressive is how a coin with such a small denomination can attract this level of financial interest, proving that rarity and historical context can dramatically raise a coin's value. This coin is truly a hidden treasure that is steadily climbing in the global numismatic scene. For all the collectors out there, here are some valuable tips to keep in mind. If you come across a 1994 Singapore 1 cent coin in good condition, make sure to store it in a protective holder or coin capsule to prevent any wear or damage. Never clean or polish the coin, as original condition is highly prized by serious collectors. Keep detailed notes or documentation about where and when you found the coin, as provenance can enhance its value in private sales or auctions. Also, stay updated with coin shows, online platforms, and collector forums to monitor market trends and see how the value of your coin is evolving. This coin is on the rise, and being well informed will help you get the most out of your collection. In conclusion, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1994 in good condition is not just an old piece of currency, it is a powerful symbol of Singapore's cultural identity, economic journey, and artistic pride. Its rarity, beauty, and rising demand in the collector's market make it a truly valuable asset today. If you have this coin, consider yourself lucky, you're holding a small piece of history that is increasing in worth every day. And if you don't yet have it, now is the perfect time to start searching, because the value of this coin is only going up from here. Next up, the Singapore 1-cent coin from the year 1977, especially in extra good condition. Don't be fooled by its small size or low face value, because this coin is now commanding impressive prices at auctions and private sales around the world. Whether you're a coin enthusiast, an investor, or just someone curious about rare coins, this is one video you'll want to watch till the end, because this 1977 gem could be sitting in your drawer right now, and it's worth much more than you think. Let's begin by diving into the history and background of the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1977. This coin belongs to Singapore's first series of coins, which were introduced in 1967, just 2 years after Singapore's independence in 1965. The 1977 edition came at a time when Singapore was establishing itself as a strong and independent republic with a rising economy. These coins were minted under the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore and were part of a broader effort to reflect the nation's new identity and sovereignty. Each coin from this era represents a piece of post-independence history, making them especially meaningful for collectors who appreciate historical and national significance. The 1-cent coin, though small in denomination, played a vital role in the lives of everyday Singaporeans and is now a cherished collectible that brings back memories of a developing, determined nation on the rise. Now let's explore the unique features that make the 1977 Singapore 1-cent coin such a prized possession. On the obverse side, the coin proudly displays the Singapore coat of arms featuring a lion and a tiger flanking a central shield. This powerful emblem is surrounded by the words, Singapore, written in English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, an elegant tribute to the nation's multilingual and multicultural roots. On the reverse side, you'll find a beautifully detailed design of the stalk of a flower, specifically the Vanda Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower, which symbolizes resilience and beauty. Below it is the clear inscription of the denomination, 1 cent, and the mint year, 1977. The coin is made from bronze and has a rich reddish-brown tone that gives it a classic, timeless appearance. In extra good condition, this coin retains its sharp edges, intricate floral detail, and crisp text, all of which significantly increase its value and appeal to serious collectors around the world. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1977 Singapore 1-cent coin in extra good condition is now in the spotlight. Over the decades, many of these coins were lost, spent, or heavily circulated, and finding one today with minimal wear is becoming increasingly difficult. This has made well-preserved coins from 1977 extremely desirable among collectors, especially those focusing on pre-1980 Southeast Asian coinage. The historical context, combined with the limited number of surviving high-grade specimens, makes this coin a rare catch in today's market. Collectors aren't just buying a coin, they're acquiring a piece of history that tells the story of Singapore's early years as an independent nation. Demand is especially high for coins in extra good condition, where design details and surfaces remain beautifully intact. These coins are no longer just nostalgic keepsakes, they are highly sought-after investments. Let's talk about what everyone wants to know, the current market value in dollars. The Singapore 1-cent coin from 1977 in extra good condition is performing remarkably well in today's auction and collector markets. Prices are steadily rising, and depending on the condition and visual clarity of the design, the coin is now fetching anywhere from $7,000, and in some cases even higher, especially when sold to dedicated collectors or featured in competitive bidding environments. Coins with strong eye appeal, minimal wear, and rich color tones are commanding top dollar, and the 1977 edition is considered a standout year among early Singapore coinage. With numismatic interest in Southeast Asia growing globally, coins like this are seeing a surge in both demand and value. If you own this coin, it's not just a collector's item, it's an appreciating asset. For collectors who want to protect and possibly increase the value of their Singapore 1 cent 1977 coin, here are some essential tips. First, never attempt to clean or polish the coin, even if it appears slightly discolored. The natural patina on old bronze coins adds to their authenticity and desirability. Store the coin in a coin capsule or protective flip to prevent environmental damage. If you're planning to sell or trade, always present your coin in good lighting and with high-quality photographs that highlight its detail and condition. Stay informed about auctions and rare coin groups, because opportunities to sell or acquire valuable coins like this one are rising every day. If you're just starting your collection, this coin is a great anchor piece to build around due to its historical significance and steadily increasing market value. In conclusion, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1977 in extra good condition is not just a simple coin, it's a powerful symbol of Singapore's national pride, a rare artifact from the country's foundational years, and a highly valuable collector's item in today's numismatic market. With its stunning design, historical importance, and increasing scarcity, this coin is more than worthy of its rising price tag. Whether you already own one or are looking to add it to your collection, this is the perfect time to appreciate and invest in a coin that truly represents the spirit and strength of modern Singapore. Next up, the Singapore 5 cents coin from the year 1969, even in dirty condition. Yes, you heard it right. This seemingly ordinary coin, often found tucked away in drawers, coin jars, or old collections, is now gaining massive popularity in today's auction markets. Collectors are actively seeking this coin, and its value is steadily rising. So if you come across this historical gem, don't dismiss it for its appearance, because underneath the dirt lies a rare piece of Singapore's monetary history that could fetch a significant dollar value in today's numismatic world. Let's begin with the history and background of the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1969. This coin belongs to the first official coin series issued by independent Singapore, which had gained its independence just a few years earlier in 1965. By 1967, Singapore introduced its own currency system, replacing the Malaya and British Borneo dollar. The 1969 coinage represents an era of nation building and economic growth, a time when Singapore was establishing itself as a rising power in Southeast Asia. Coins from this era are deeply symbolic. They're not just currency, they are the voice of a new and independent country asserting its identity. Minted under the authority of the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore, the 5 cents coin from 1969 is more than just metal, it is a tribute to the roots of a modern and resilient nation. Now, let's examine the unique features of the 1969 Singapore 5 cents coin that make it so special. On the obverse, the coin proudly features the Singapore coat of arms with a lion and tiger supporting a shield, symbolizing the unity and strength of the nation. The inscription, Singapore, appears in the country's 4 official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, highlighting the republic's inclusive and multicultural foundation. The reverse of the coin showcases the bold numeral 5, representing the denomination, with the word cents and the year 1969 beneath it. Surrounding this is a delicate laurel wreath pattern that gives the coin a touch of elegance and authority. The coin is made from copper nickel, giving it durability over time. Even in dirty condition, these design elements are often still visible, and the coin carries an aged charm that adds to its authenticity and appeal. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1969 Singapore 5 cents coin has quietly become a sought-after piece among collectors worldwide. As time passed and newer coin designs were introduced, many of the early 5 cent coins either fell out of circulation or were discarded. Very few remain today, especially from the 1960s, and even fewer exist in collectible conditions. What makes this coin exceptional is that collectors are now showing great interest in coins with natural wear, dirt, and historical signs of use, as they reflect the journey of the coin and the story of the people who once used them. The 1969 coin, being one of the earliest of its kind, has now reached the status of a rare vintage collectible. It holds special value for those focusing on Southeast Asian numismatics, especially Singapore's foundational years. Now let's move to the highlight of the video, the current market value in dollars for this remarkable coin. Despite being in dirty condition, the 1969 Singapore 5 cents coin has shown surprising performance in online auctions and collector markets. Depending on the visibility of the date and design, coins in such condition are being valued anywhere between $6,500, with some examples even reaching higher values when sold to the right buyer. The coin's age, its limited presence in today's market, and its cultural significance make it a strong candidate for rising value over time. The interest is growing rapidly, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that reflect the rich story of Singapore's early independence period. Every piece tells a story, and this coin's story is one that more and more collectors want to preserve. For those who own this coin or are planning to look for one, here are some essential tips for collectors. First, preserve the coin in its current condition. Do not attempt to clean it, as natural patina and surface dirt add historical value and authenticity. Store it in a coin capsule or non-PVC flip to protect it from further wear or oxidation. If you plan to sell, always highlight the coin's history, its mint year, and clear photographs that show its design, even through the dirt. Monitor online auctions, collector groups, and forums regularly, because the value of this coin is steadily rising, and the window to find affordable ones is closing. Owning the 1969 5-cent coin is more than just adding to a collection, it's securing a valuable piece of Singaporean legacy. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents 1969 coin in dirty condition is not only a rare collectible, it is a symbol of national pride, resilience, and transformation. It marks a defining moment in Singapore's economic and cultural evolution. With its growing scarcity, historical importance, and increasing demand in the collector's world, this coin is becoming more valuable by the day. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner starting your journey, this is a coin that deserves your attention and appreciation. Don't underestimate it by its appearance. What may seem like a forgotten coin is actually a golden opportunity in today's thriving rare coin market. Next up, the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1976, especially in good condition. This small but powerful coin is gaining significant attention from collectors across the globe, and its demand is rising steadily in today's auction markets. If you think a 5-cent coin is too small to matter, think again, because this 1976 edition is proving to be a rare and highly collectible piece with strong market value in US dollars. If you have this coin in your possession, or are planning to add one to your collection, you'll want to stay with us all the way through this video. Let's begin by looking into the history and background of the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1976. This coin is part of Singapore's very first official coin series, which was launched in 1967 following the nation's independence in 1965. These coins were introduced by the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore and were a key part of defining the young republic's national identity. The 1976 version of the 5-cent coin emerged during a time of rapid growth and transformation in Singapore. The country was quickly becoming an economic powerhouse, and the currency reflected the values of strength, stability, and pride. These coins were not just used for daily transactions, they were a symbol of a thriving nation building its future. Today, coins from this period are deeply respected and highly sought after because they represent a turning point in Singapore's journey. Now let's examine the unique features of the 1976 Singapore 5-cent coin that make it so distinctive and appealing to collectors. On the obverse side of the coin, you will find the national coat of arms featuring a lion and a tiger holding up a shield, representing courage and strength. This powerful image is surrounded by the word Singapore, written in all four of the nation's official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, highlighting the multicultural harmony that defines Singaporean society. The reverse side showcases a simple yet elegant design with the large numeral 5 in the center, the word cents below it, and the mint year 1976 underneath. All of this is encircled by a laurel wreath, which symbolizes achievement and honor. The coin is struck in copper nickel, a durable and long-lasting metal, and in good condition, the design remains crisp and bold. Every curve, every number, every symbol still holds its original brilliance, making it an impressive piece for any collection. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1976 Singapore 5 cents coin has quietly grown into one of the most sought-after coins in regional numismatics. As with many low-denomination coins, most were heavily circulated and many were eventually discarded or lost over time. Those that remain in good condition are relatively few, and it's this rarity that makes them stand out today. Collectors around the world, especially those focusing on Asian coins or post-independence currencies, are increasingly looking to acquire coins like this because they carry both historical weight and aesthetic charm. What makes this coin even more appealing is that it has managed to survive decades while maintaining its core details, proving it was well preserved and minimally circulated. This adds another layer of appeal for numismatists who value condition as much as age and authenticity. Let's now take a look at the exciting part, the current market value in dollars. The 1976 Singapore 5 cents coin, when found in good condition, is consistently showing strong performance in online auctions, coin shops, and private sales. Depending on the clarity of the details and the overall condition, this coin can fetch between $5,000 and sometimes even more in highly competitive bidding environments. Coins that maintain their sharp features, smooth surfaces, and clean edges are seen as top-grade collectibles, and as the number of available specimens continues to shrink, demand is pushing the value upward. Investors and hobbyists alike are recognizing that coins from the early post-independence period of Singapore are undervalued treasures with tremendous potential for appreciation. For those of you who already own this coin or are hoping to add it to your collection, here are some useful tips for collectors. First and foremost, preserve the coin in its current condition. Avoid cleaning or polishing it, as original surface patina adds to its numismatic value. Store it in a high-quality coin holder or capsule to protect it from dust, moisture, and handling. If you're planning to showcase or sell it, always highlight the historical background, mint year, and unique design elements. Use clear, high-resolution photographs that showcase the coin's features under good lighting. Keep an eye on market trends through coin forums, auction sites, and collector groups, as the value of this coin is steadily on the rise. The more informed you are, the better positioned you'll be to make the most of your rare find. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1976 in good condition is not just a piece of old currency, it is a valuable and cherished relic from a defining era in Singapore's history. With its elegant design, rich cultural symbolism, and growing rarity, it stands proudly among Southeast Asia's most collectible coins. Its rising value in international markets proves that even the smallest denominations can carry enormous significance and dollar worth. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin deserves a special place in your collection. It is a powerful reminder that great value can come in the smallest of packages. Next up, the Singapore 5 cents coin from the year 1971, even in bad condition. This coin might look worn out, aged, or even scratched, but that doesn't take away from its enormous value in the modern numismatic marketplace. In fact, its demand has skyrocketed in recent times, and collectors are paying premium prices for it in online auctions and private deals. So if you've come across this coin, don't ignore it, because it may just be the hidden treasure you've been waiting to discover. Let's start with the history and background of the 1971 Singapore 5 cents coin. This coin was released during the early years of Singapore's independence, a time when the nation was carving out its identity on the world stage. After gaining independence in 1965, Singapore quickly established its own monetary system, and by the late 1960s and early 1970s, the country had introduced a complete coin series that reflected its pride and sovereignty. The 5 cents coin from 1971 was part of this foundational series, minted under the authority of the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore. These coins weren't just used for daily transactions, they were a symbol of Singapore's early achievements and growth. Today, coins from this era carry incredible historical weight, and collectors regard them as milestones in Southeast Asian numismatic history. The unique features of the 1971 Singapore 5 cents coin make it stand out as a meaningful and desirable collectible. The obverse side of the coin proudly features the Singapore coat of arms, with a lion and a tiger holding up a central shield. Above the shield are 5 stars and a crescent moon, representing peace, democracy, progress, justice, and equality. Surrounding the emblem are the words, Singapore, written in all 4 official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, beautifully showcasing the country's multicultural foundation. The reverse side of the coin displays the denomination, 5 cents, in bold, clean lettering, with the mint year, 1971, just below, all encircled by a laurel wreath symbolizing honor and unity. The coin is made from copper nickel, a strong alloy that stands the test of time. Even in bad condition, many of these details are still recognizable and appreciated by collectors who value authenticity and historical significance. When we talk about rarity and collector demand, the 1971 Singapore 5 cents coin is now on a rising path in terms of popularity. Over the years, many of these coins have disappeared from circulation, and very few have survived, especially outside of Singapore. Most existing coins show signs of wear due to heavy use, which makes them even more intriguing to collectors. The fact that a coin has lived through 5 decades and still carries the design and date intact adds to its charm. Collectors are now actively hunting for coins like this, even in bad condition, because they understand the importance of rarity, age, and historical significance. The demand is growing quickly, not only in Singapore but also across international markets where Southeast Asian coins are becoming increasingly collectible. Every 1971 coin is a piece of living history, and collectors know its worth. Let's now move to the most exciting part, the current market value in dollars. Despite being in bad condition, the 1971 Singapore 5 cents coin is now fetching impressive prices in auctions and collector platforms. Depending on the visibility of the year and the overall integrity of the coin's design, even heavily worn coins are selling for $8,000, with some fetching even more if they attract the right buyer. The value continues to grow due to limited availability and high demand. This coin is being viewed as a vintage relic from an important period in Singapore's nation-building journey, and collectors are willing to pay well for the chance to add it to their collections. With every year that passes, the number of available pieces drops further, making each coin that surfaces in the market even more valuable. For those lucky enough to own a 1971 Singapore 5 cents coin or who plan to start collecting, here are some important tips. First, preserve the coin in its natural state. Don't attempt to clean it, as this can reduce its historical value. Store the coin in a proper coin holder to protect it from further wear or damage. Make sure to photograph and document the coin, especially if you're planning to trade or sell it online. Joining coin collector forums or attending coin shows can help you learn more about its growing demand and find potential buyers. Always keep an eye on auction listings, because watching how others value this coin will give you the knowledge to make informed decisions. Even in bad condition, this coin is a golden opportunity for collectors and investors alike. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1971 in bad condition is an extraordinary piece of history that holds far more value than its face suggests. It stands as a symbol of Singapore's early years as a young and determined nation, and its presence in today's auction market proves just how powerful its story truly is. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone who found this coin in a box of old change, know that what you hold is a rare and highly sought-after collectible. Its demand is growing, its value is increasing, and its legacy is timeless. This coin may look humble, but its worth in the collector's world is nothing short of exceptional. And today, we will show you exactly why this fine condition 1993 Singapore 10-cent coin is gaining so much attention and fetching big value in dollars on the auction stage. Let's begin with the history and background of the 1993 Singapore 10 cents coin. This coin belongs to the second series of Singapore coins, which was introduced in 1985. By this time, Singapore had already positioned itself as one of Asia's most successful and modern economies. The 1993 10 cents coin represents a period of stability, prosperity, and global integration for the nation. Issued under the authority of the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore, these coins were designed not just as currency but as symbols of Singapore's unique identity and rapid development. They replaced the earlier first series coins, and each piece in this new series was carefully crafted to reflect national values, flora, and artistic strength. Coins from the early 1990s, like this one, are now viewed as nostalgic pieces that represent Singapore's economic maturity and cultural confidence. Now let's explore the unique features of the 1993 Singapore 10 cents coin. Struck in cupro-nickel, the coin has a bright silvery appearance that holds up well over time. On the obverse side, you'll find the majestic Singapore coat of arms, with a lion and tiger flanking a shield, and 5 stars and a crescent moon symbolizing the nation's ideals. Surrounding the emblem are the words, Singapore, written in all 4 official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, symbolizing the unity of the nation's diverse communities. The reverse of the coin features a graceful design of the Artemisia plant, also known as the Chinese mugwort. This native plant was chosen to represent resilience and heritage. The denomination, 10 cents, and the year, 1993, are inscribed with precision, completing the artistic and cultural appeal of the coin. In fine condition, the details of the coat of arms and the Artemisia plant remain sharp, with minimal wear, making the coin an eye-catching addition to any collection. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1993 Singapore 10 cents coin has become a target for serious collectors. Over the years, as newer coin designs emerged and digital payments took over, low-denomination coins like the 10 cents gradually disappeared from daily use. Many were misplaced, damaged, or melted down, reducing the number of surviving pieces. The few that remain in fine condition are now considered rare. Collectors, especially those focusing on Southeast Asian and Commonwealth countries, are actively pursuing coins from the 1990s era, which has seen a boom in popularity due to their limited availability and nostalgic connection. The 1993 version is especially sought after due to its unique combination of clean design, cultural symbolism, and a minting year that marks an important phase in Singapore's financial evolution. This coin has now risen above its face value and become a true collectible of historical significance. Now let's turn to the most exciting part, the current market value in dollars. In today's numismatic market, the 1993 Singapore 10 cents coin in fine condition is drawing impressive bids and private sale offers. Prices can range from $8,500, depending on the coin's sharpness, luster, and appeal. In some online auctions, collectors have paid even higher prices to secure coins with clearly visible design features and minimal surface wear. As interest in Singaporean coins continues to rise globally, and as more collectors recognize the importance of coins from the 1990s, the value of this 10 cents coin is projected to climb even further. It's no longer just a piece of change, it's a valuable asset that represents beauty, heritage, and the collector's growing demand for rare mid-century coinage. For collectors who already own this coin or are looking to acquire one, here are some expert tips for collectors. First, handle your coin with care. Even in fine condition, further scratches or wear can higher its potential value. Always store the coin in a non-PVC flip or a protective coin capsule to preserve its original surface. Never clean the coin, as natural wear and age add authenticity and are preferred by collectors. Take high-quality photos of your coin to showcase the details, especially the Artemisia plant and the coat of arms. Stay active in numismatic forums, social media groups, and coin exhibitions to monitor price trends and connect with buyers. As demand grows, being part of the community will give you a strong edge in understanding how and when to trade for the best return. In conclusion, the Singapore 10 cents 1993 coin in fine condition is more than just an old coin, it is a hidden gem from a key chapter in Singapore's modern history. With its striking design, cultural representation, and increasing rarity, it has become a highly valued piece among collectors. Its demand in auction markets is a reflection of how seemingly everyday items from the past can become prized possessions today. If you have this coin, consider yourself lucky, because you're holding onto a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and monetary evolution. And if you don't yet have it in your collection, now is the perfect time to start searching, because coins like these are only becoming more valuable as time goes on. Next up, the 2013 Singapore 10 cents coin, especially in extra good condition. While it may seem like a relatively recent piece, this coin is already making waves in today's numismatic world. Collectors across the globe are chasing after this modern rarity, and its value is climbing fast in today's auction markets. Whether you're a new collector or an experienced numismatist, this is one coin you definitely want to know more about. Stay with us as we explore everything that makes this 2013 gem a top target and why it is now considered a hidden treasure in the coin world. Let's start with the history and background of the Singapore 10 cents 2013 coin. This coin belongs to the third series of Singapore coins, which was officially introduced in 2013 by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. The third series marked a fresh and modern upgrade to Singapore's circulating coins, with enhanced security features, updated designs, and lighter materials. These changes were made to improve functionality, reflect Singapore's botanical heritage, and ensure the coins remained relevant in an increasingly digital economy. The 2013 issue was the first year of this third series, making it a cornerstone in the timeline of Singapore's currency evolution. This alone makes the 2013 10 cents coin an iconic issue, symbolizing a new era in the country's coinage history. When it comes to unique features, the 2013 Singapore 10 cents coin does not disappoint. The obverse showcases a refreshed version of Singapore's national coat of arms, complete with the lion and tiger flanking the shield and the nation's name in all four official languages: English, Malay, Chinese, and Tamil. The reverse side features a beautifully detailed depiction of the Artemisia plant, rendered in a crisp and elegant style. The coin is made of multi-ply plated steel, which is more resistant to corrosion and gives the coin a smooth, silvery finish. What makes the coin from 2013 especially unique is that it introduced a new set of standardized dimensions, as well as advanced anti-counterfeit features. In extra good condition, this coin maintains its sharp edges, flawless design elements, and clean reflective surfaces, making it an incredibly attractive and valuable addition to any collection. Moving on to rarity and collector demand, the 2013 10 cents coin is rapidly becoming one of the most desirable modern coins among Southeast Asian collectors. While it was released into general circulation, the first-year issues of any new series always gain significant attention. And because many of these coins were used heavily for daily transactions, it's rare to find one that has survived in extra good condition. The few specimens that were kept aside or preserved carefully are now considered modern rarities. Collectors are recognizing the importance of the 2013 issue not just for its design and condition, but because it marked a major shift in Singapore's coinage. This has fueled demand across markets in Asia, Europe, and even North America, with buyers willing to pay high premiums to secure a high-grade piece from this landmark year. Let's now turn to the all-important aspect: the current market value in dollars. The Singapore 10 cents 2013 coin in extra good condition is seeing increasing attention in auctions and coin trade groups. Prices are now ranging from $4,000, depending on the sharpness of the design, the luster of the surface, and the presence of original mint quality. Some coins with near uncirculated appearance or perfect edge detail have even fetched higher offers in collector circles. As demand grows and fewer pristine examples remain available, the value is only set to rise further. This coin is now viewed not just as change, but as a modern collectible that combines accessibility with rising rarity, exactly the kind of asset collectors and investors love to hold onto. If you are lucky enough to own this coin or plan to search for it, here are a few important tips for collectors. First, always store your coin in a high-quality coin capsule or acid-free holder to preserve its shine and prevent any contact with moisture or dust. Avoid cleaning the coin. Even if it appears slightly dull, as natural tone and mint originality are key to maintaining its collector value. If you're selling or trading, make sure to photograph the coin in bright, natural light to highlight its sharpness and surface condition. Stay connected with local and international collector communities, especially online auction platforms and forums where demand for modern Singapore coins is growing rapidly. By tracking market trends and staying informed, you'll always know when it's the best time to showcase or trade your rare piece. In conclusion, the Singapore 10 cents coin from 2013 in extra good condition is much more than a modern currency. It is a collectible that marks the beginning of a new era in Singapore's coin history. With its stunning design, strong demand, and status as a first-year issue of the third series, this coin has earned its place in the spotlight. Its value in today's dollar market reflects not just its physical beauty, but also the story and transformation it represents. Whether you're starting your numismatic journey or looking to enrich your collection with modern masterpieces, this coin is one you should never overlook. Thank you for watching today's deep dive into the Singapore 10 cents 2013 rare coin. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you've come across this coin in your collection. Stay tuned for more insights into the world of valuable coins from around the globe. Until next time, happy collecting, and always remember, even the smallest coin can carry the greatest story and the biggest value.